JCCC provides an efficient and affordable pathway for students beginning their college education straight out of high school. But for some students, they take a different path to get to the classroom. So today, I'm sitting down with Harry, a non-traditional student, to learn more about his experience. So let's dive in. Harry, thank you for joining me here today. Let's learn a bit about who you are. Can you tell me who you are? What has your path looked like leading up to JCCC, and what are you doing nowadays?
After retirement, I decided I didn't want to be retired as much as reinvented. And so right now I do a combination of things. I play music, sometimes by day, sometimes by night, depending on which venue I'm at. I do some podcasting, I do some YouTubing, and I'm learning something new every day by taking some of these classes here at JCCC.
And you said venue. Are you a part of a group, a band?
I play solo. I played with a couple of duos and trios, but right now I'm just kind of doing a single guitar and voice thing. So I play at some bars and some restaurants and some retirement centers, country clubs, that sort of a thing.
Very nice. Okay. Well, what made you, so you're talking about being, retirement versus reinventment. I like how you said that. Why did you choose this school in particular to attend?
Well, proximity to my house. I live about a half an hour away, so it's not a bad drive. The tuition cost is a lot less than some of the major universities in the area. And it's just got a really friendly vibe. I did not feel out. I didn't feel like an outsider when I came
out of place,
here.
Sort of. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. People are, well, I guess people are just all kind of figuring out what they're doing, and they don't even notice me. But at first, I thought I might feel a little odd because of my age, but that hasn't been a problem at all. Everybody's been very welcoming. The professors have been great. The counselors were great when they first kind of led me through, how do you do this and how do you do that? Because again, it's been a few decades, I almost said centuries, a few decades since I've done this sort of a thing.
All right. And are you on a certain degree pathway here, or is it just like particular classes that you're taking? What are you studying?
No, I'm kind of taking the shotgun approach. There's a lot of things that interest me, and now that I'm no longer working a 9-to-5 job, I have the ability and the time to explore these things, like music, like digital music. This semester, I'm taking both a podcasting class as well as a video production class, and there I'm learning an awful lot.
All right. Would you say that you've had a favorite class thus far, a favorite experience, or a professor that you've worked with?
All the professors have been great. All the professors that I've met and learned from have not only a lot of knowledge within their field, they also have knowledge out in the field, a lot of experiential knowledge, and how all the little quirks that life throws at you can affect what it is that you're doing. So it's not just dry out of a textbook. They actually have life lessons in it there as well. But if I had to pick one in particular, there's a voice professor over on in the music department named Dan Loganbill, Dr. Dan Loganbill.
Okay.
And he's a lyric tenor. He trained at KU, so he's a lot of classical training. He got more out of my voice in 2 weeks than I had expected to get for the entire semester, and then taught me a lot more on top of that. So he is probably at the top of my Mount Rushmore, but they're all good.
All right. And so it sounds like you've had a good experience, kind of the support within just the community of JCCC. You were talking about working with, just different staff members, the counselors, that side of it, as well as the professors. It must be, it's interesting kind of navigating those different demographics here. How would you say, or would you say that you, with your life experience, your own experiences, what is that like? How does that shape what you bring to your education, what you bring into the classroom, would you say?
Well, I think a level of appreciation for what I'm able to do, how I'm able to get it. It used to be when I had my first college experience, I was always trying to get these classes in so I could get this credit to get to this next credit to get to this next level.
Sure.
Now I'm doing it just because I want to learn.
I love that.
And I want to pick things up. And I've picked up so much knowledge, it energizes me instead of wears me out.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with us here today. It's cool to see the different paths that lead people to JCCC and how the school can foster growth at any stage. Thank you for watching. I'm Sophia Witt.